Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. Today I'll be reacting to Philippines Foreign Minister curses out China. Wow, that must be really intense. So let's get started.
The Philippine foreign minister curses out China. The EU suspends its big China investment deal. And why Chinese clergy love the motherland. That and more on this week's China News Headlines. Welcome to China Uncensored. I'm Chris Chappell. This week's China News Headlines. The Philippines is getting pretty fed up with the Chinese Communist Party, constantly encroaching on its territorial waters. And some Filipino officials are expressing it in some pretty colorful ways. Chinese ships have been mooring in disputed territorial waters. And here's a tweet from the Philippine Foreign Minister, Teodoro Teddy Boy Locsin, responding to that. China, my friend. How politely can I put it? Let me see. Oh, get the f*** out! What are you doing to our friendship? You, not us. We're trying. You're like an ugly oaf, forcing your attentions on a handsome guy who wants to be a friend,
That's crazy,
not to
man.
father a Chinese province.
You can tell he's
Teddy Boy
fed
here
up.
might be my favorite politician now. Imagine if all officials talked to the Chinese Communist Party like that. Hey, you ugly oaf, we're gonna circle back and kick your butts out of the South China Sea. China responded to Locsin's tweet by calling for basic manners. Yes, the country that uses gang rape as a form of torture is lecturing the Philippines about manners.
Whoa.
Anyway, Locsin has since apologized to China's foreign minister, Wang Yi, while also bragging about being the original wolf warrior diplomat. He sounds like an interesting guy. Meanwhile, President Duterte's spokesperson reminded Philippine officials that profanity has no place in diplomacy. Duterte added, "I'm the only one who can curse."
You know, I was actually about to say that, like, really? He curses all the time. How come he's saying they can't curse now? I understand.
And for clarity, that's not a joke. That's what Duterte actually said.
Wow.
Talk
So
about
he's the only
rules
one
for me,
allowed.
not for me.
That's crazy, man.
But in a move that could be even more explosive than a Twitter fight, the Philippines has also rejected a fishing ban put in place by the Chinese Coast Guard, saying that Filipino fishing boats should keep on fishing in their territorial waters. The Philippine Coast Guard is also continuing to challenge Chinese maritime militia
I
vessels.
don't understand. Why are they doing this? I mean, is it that there is no, a definite border that makes it known who owns what? Or is it that China is just, maybe they just lack respect for their border and just keep encroaching? Because I can't understand why they will keep taking what is not theirs. It doesn't make any sense.
In the South China Sea. I'm just waiting for Chinese officials to tell the Philippine Coast Guard to mind their basic manners. And speaking of manners, China's Political and Legal Affairs Commission, one of the top party organizations, posted this to their Weibo account. That's China's version of Twitter. The text says, China lighting a fire versus India lighting a fire. It compares China's space launch to India burning bodies of people that died from COVID-19.
Oh, I didn't know that that's what that is. No, that is just so wrong. I mean, that is wrong on so many levels. I apologize for laughing. I didn't know what that was. I literally thought it was something else. Damn, that's crazy.
Now, obviously, this lack of sensitivity
That's
upset
bad.
like
That's
a
really
billion
bad.
people. And then Chinese authorities deleted the post amid a huge backlash. Even the editor-in-chief of my favorite Chinese state-run media, the Global Times, said China's official social media accounts should hold high the banner of humanitarianism at this time, show sympathy for India, and firmly place Chinese society on a moral high ground.
Yeah.
When even the Global Times says a meme was too nationalistic, you know it went too far.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Global Times or the Chinese Communist Party are upset about being insensitive. They're upset because they overplayed their hand at a time when they're trying to woo India by being really helpful during their current coronavirus crisis. It's more than just vaccine diplomacy. It's oxygen concentrator diplomacy. All this is happening at a time when India is trying to ally with the West to counter China. You know, because China keeps trying to take Indian border territory.
Basically, they want to take all borders. And the thing is, if you actually go into what China is doing, it's not just towards the Southeast Asia or just India alone. They're encroaching everywhere, even Africa. Most African countries are indebted to them. So I feel they have a bigger plan than what we are really seeing. It's not just about them lacking basic human respect. I think they have a bigger plan we're not aware of, because it's like they want to take over the whole world or something.
Spy on India through mobile apps. And because China covered up the deadly coronavirus, which is why it spread to India, which is why India has to cremate so many bodies.
Damn.
And more fun
Wow,
China news coming up after the break.
I mean, I've always heard a lot of bad things about the Communist Party, you know, how they rule with iron fist, you know, the way they treat the, they try to put the Muslim people in concentration camps, treating them in very bad way and stuff like that. So hearing this again about them going into the Filipinos waters, you know, the popular also the tweet, I don't know the equivalent of what they called it, the Twitter, the kind of Twitter they have there where they are posting something like that. I mean, people are dying. It's not the time for joke. It's not the time to make jest of anyone. I mean, and take into account the fact that they started it. This all started from China. So that's even more messed up than it really needs to be. I really don't have much to say. I'm really angry about this whole stuff. Let me know your opinion down in the comment section below, and I'll see you all later.